Okay, it is the 14th of May 2021, Friday. Yay, Friday! Woohoo! Still got stuff going on. Okay, so here's the deal. I've been jamming with a Fender guitar and a Squire, which are basically identical. Here's a Fender. As you can see on top, it's a Fender. This one's made in Mexico. The problem I'm having is, well, I have a lot of problems. I hate it when the straps flop around, so I duct taped them there and there. And then this here is duct taped to the part of the body of the guitar right there. Why, you ask? Well, because the pickup, the input pickup, makes all kinds of noise, you know. And I know it's not the cable. So I have to pull it that way to make sure it makes contact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that one, the pickup, out of here. That's the Fender. Now the Squire, okay, take a good look at this one here. You know, it's a Fender. A black Fender. Now, you remember what that looks like, right? All right, let's take a look at this one. This is made by Fender, but it's called a Squire. It's a cheaper version of it. You know, same thing. Black Squire, but it's made by Fender Stratocaster. So it's a Squire made by Fender. This is a cheaper version of it, but you can build these things to be just as good, if not better, than some Fenders. Sure, Dirk. No, I'm serious. So this one was rebuilt by Gary West. He replaced all three of these, the pots in here, replaced this thing here, and intonated, also lowered the strings so they're where they're supposed to be. So what I'm going to do is this might be a big failure, guys, but I'm going to attempt to replace this pickup with a new pickup. So let's get started. I'll set you over here. Let's see. I know you're kind of far away, but should be good. The main thing of this whole project is this Java. This one here, this coffee is, I believe it's Maxwell House. So this does have caffeine in it. What I usually drink is decaffeinated, because I don't want to stress out my ticker. Anyway, let's get going. Now this could be a major fail. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Now this is one of my go-to guitars. I really don't care if I drop it or smack it. It's a Mexican-made one. But again, like I said, it's been rebuilt. This screwdriver. These screws are kind of messed up. I really should replace the screws. They're all rusty. Look, I paid $20 for this guitar, by the way, and it's a really insane guitar. I was told by an expert that this thing is probably, I could probably get, probably get a lot more money for it. So here's the thing. I have to remember. I don't see the ground on this thing. The ground wire. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So the white one goes to this thing here. I don't know what you call that. It's a contact to the end of the plug. So if I put this here, I'm not sure which one's ground and which one's this part. I believe this one right here is ground, and this right here is the power. So I got this thing preheating.
install, dial pound 250 on your cell.
It's not giving me a whole lot of room to work in here.
Or go to their website, www.tryleakfilter.com, and you get your
All right.
today.
The white one goes there. I'm sorry. Yeah, the white one goes to the I don't know what you call it. You know, really, I should use this thing here, my third finger, my third hand, and hold it.
Better serve your clients and have some fun again in our business. Visit ChoosePeople.com to learn more about the investment firm you've been waiting.
It's not really that strong to hold it, but any little bit helps, I guess.
Think again. The professionals and discreet medical staff from Peak Performance for Men can help, regardless of age or medical history. Just the newest available technology.
The white wire is loose. Now let's get the blue wire. The blue wire is, you know, I'm going to take a picture of that. My memory ain't that good. Never was. It's not because I'm getting old. It's because I'm getting old and in denial. So I consider that one the ground. So the raw one is ground. So they're off. Off and running. Now I'm going to take this thing out of the bracket, half-inch. That's weird, because this one here is half-inch. So I just need to get the right socket. Get my tools.
Online at CordellCordell.com. Offices in Troy and Ann Arbor. Hello, I'm a unicorn. Yes, one of those. Everyone's trying to find me the most traps. Unless there's ZipRecruiter. If you've hired before, you understand it's quite hard to find a unicorn. You know, someone who's perfect for your role. So how does ZipRecruiter do it so quickly? ZipRecruiter's technology...
So it's probably, this one's metric. This one is metric. How about that, huh? How about that? Let me see what you're looking at here. Perfect. So both of them are probably metric. This one is number 11, and the other one is probably a 13, which is the same as half-inch. Oh, there it goes.
Expert in psychology was. But we can't work. Easily could have been a PhD in human psychology. In fact, we probably exceeded most of them in knowledge about human behavior.
So,
also to get a PhD in sociology. Next hour, more on the truth detector's discovery.
That's the bad one.
Americans that trouble him.
Now let's get a good one.
There's been a bugaboo of mine that I have been mentioning for almost all of those 30 years. And it's a group that I've dubbed the offended, capital T, capital O, the offended. And they have bothered me from the very beginning. You could have 99 people in a room, and one of them would be offended by what the 99 are doing, and the 99 would have to stop this. And yet, has the left been building the car?
So I'm going to go ahead and solder this thing on. I remember that was the white one. Or the bare one, I mean. So before I do that, I'm going to blob a bunch of solder on the end of this thing. So you heat the bread. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can use this weak little piece of crap to hold it.
We'll continue talking to the guide host this week on the EIB Network.
So this one's the ground.
Drive like new for a fraction of the price of new. And each one comes with a service contract. Choose from
All right. That's a little bit on the wire itself. So let's bring this thing closer to it. So this was ground. The bare wire is ground. The big bare wire is ground.
And the home of Detroit Tigers baseball. News Radio 1300 and 1069 FM. Good afternoon. It is 2 o'clock. 64 degrees to Lakeshore, 71 degrees here in Grand Rapids. I'm Tyler Kuehl, and this is Wood Radio News. Top national story, former President Trump is applauding the choice of a New York congresswoman to run the House GOP conference.
Trump had backed New York Representative Elise Stefanik for the job, and today she was selected in a closed-door meeting to replace Wyoming's Liz Cheney, who was ousted earlier this week.
I have prioritized listening to all members of our Republican conference, and my focus is on unity, because that's what the American people and that's what our voters deserve.
The former president
Thing is hot.
hearty congratulations to Stefanik on her big and overwhelming victory, and he added that now the House GOP is united and the Make America Great movement is strong. Liz Warner, NBC News Radio, New York.
Top local story following emergency regulatory approval from the federal.
Okay, now the white one needs to be
16-year-olds are now getting the
done.
coronavirus vaccine campaign.
Actually, now that that wire is attached, I probably don't need that.
At 15 years old, Matt Seidel was one of the first kids his age to get the COVID vaccine in West Michigan. Jumping on the phone as soon as he heard Pfizer got the expanded.
You know what? Let me get a glove.
Those aged 12 to 15.
A leather glove.
To see when they would be able to give me the vaccine.
An old leather glove.
Later that night.
With TV's Jacqueline Francis reporting. The man is being charged in connection to a crash that killed
All right.
people in Grand Rapids earlier this year. Raymond Bolden was charged with 2 counts of moving violation causing death. The deadly crash happened on Division Avenue back in January. The police have not released the circumstances that caused the crash. Republican lawmakers have advanced legislation to the full House that would ban the use of vaccine passports in Michigan. Like Ann's Jack O'Malley, the House Oversight Committee chairperson, says it's a good bill.
This bill is very specific. The state cannot require that these be used. But if a private entity, then I can choose not to go into that business. And as much as I love the Tigers, I wouldn't go to a game.
All right, let's go.
Makes a ton of sense.
Let's do it.
Says she's not interested in implementing